The headline from Spectator Index, Canada, country releases 50 million pounds from its strategic reserves of maple syrup amid worldwide shortage. This is not a joke. There's a shortage of maple syrup. Canada's OPEC of maple syrup, writes Fox Business. Canada's OPEC of maple syrup taps into strategic reserves amid global shortage. What's going on? Now, does this mean that they're having trouble producing? That they have to go into their strategic reserves? We're selling our strategic reserves of oil to our enemy out there. But it's real, and this whole reserve is real too. This is from a 2019 article titled "Inside the Global Strategic Maple Syrup Reserve." In the tiny town of Laurierville, deep in the heart of Quebec, sits a former furniture warehouse that has been converted to hold half the world's reserve supply of maple syrup. This is real. This strategic reserve is designed to stabilize the price and supply of maple syrup. It's like oil. Oh my God. For a growing global market, and all of the commercial maple producers in Quebec are required to deliver part of their crop to the reserve each year. More than 70% of the world's maple syrup is produced in the Canadian province of Quebec. It's tightly controlled by a quota system set up by this federation of producers, a sort of legal government-sanctioned cartel, more than 15 years ago. Any producer in the province who sells syrup in bulk is required to get a quota, essentially a license to tap a certain number of trees. This is like kicking up to the Don. They have got a syrup mafia up there in Canada, which doesn't surprise me. But this warehouse must smell great. Although if you work there, you probably can't smell syrup anymore because it's just every day you're bombarded with it. But what is going on with this shortage? I hope that, I mean, I'll in Elf, the movie Elf, Ed Asner plays Santa Claus. And the whole problem with Santa in the movie Elf is that his sled, which is the sleigh that is usually powered by Christmas cheer and reindeer, magic reindeer, there's a Christmas cheer shortage. So his sleigh has to be powered by some giant rocket instead, which of course just doesn't, it's blasphemy. Santa and his rocket. Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, Santa without his sleigh being pulled by flying reindeer, if he doesn't have those reindeer, then Santa's just another fat burglar who eats all of your Chips Ahoy. Very disturbing. So my question is, what is Canada without maple syrup? It's downright pathetic. That's what it is. They better get on top of this or else I'm going to disown them.